Every event consists of a complex series of actions. This is true for festival concerts, weddings, corporate events, and more. It is difficult to plan these interlocking sequences of actions well in advance, since there are so many things to pay attention to: the construction, the rehearsal, the audience, the security, the concert, so many possibilities for error. The key to success in all cases is the perfect coordination of actions. Cascade will help you with this with a new visual scenario. After a simple registration, your own customer account is created. Within this, you will be able to store the scripts of your events. And thanks to the cloud-based data storage, you can access all your scenarios from your workstation, home computer, or even from your cell phone while on the road. After entering the system, you immediately see the dashboard, where you can create your first scenario by clicking on the plus button. In the form, select your customer account, enter the start date of your event, give it a name. You can also write a short information and finally choose the type of your event. When you are satisfied with all of this, click the Create New Event button in the lower right corner of the form. With this, you have created your first visual scenario in Cascade. Clicking on the event tile will take you to the editing interface of your visual scenario. As a first step, you must always enter the basic data of the event. You can enter these by clicking the button at the end of the top menu bar. In the case of locations, you should not think of a postal address, but for example, stage, backstage, auditorium. For those in charge, you can also set the color with which you want to see their work processes in the visual scenario next to the names of your colleagues. It is not mandatory to enter the topics, but if you do, think of task collectors such as catering, decoration, show, technical operations. Once you're done with all of this, you can now add the first activity to your scenario. You can return to the graphic editing interface by clicking on the event flow diagram in the left menu bar. By clicking on the plus sign in the upper right corner of the screen, a form will appear where you must enter the beginning and end of the activity. Write a short reminder, which will also appear in your visual script. Write a longer description, which includes in detail exactly what the task is to be performed. The more thoroughly you fill in this field, the fewer questions will arise during the process. After that, you can choose where the action takes place, who is responsible for it, and what topic it belongs to. These names may be familiar to you, as you recently entered them into the master data. And that's it, you're done. Click the Create button in the lower right corner of the form, and the first activity of your visual scenario will immediately appear. In that way, add all the moments of your event one by one, and by the end the whole scenario will emerge nicely. Thanks to the visual scenario, you can see at a glance the parallelism of the processes, and if you want to change anything, you can now move the individual actions to the appropriate time or even location with the mouse. In this way, you can precisely coordinate the sequence of actions in a matter of minutes. The Cascade software supports your work with so many functions. You get explanatory captions if you tick the time brief and legend checkboxes in the top menu bar. And if you're interested in the details, just move the mouse over any activity and the information you recorded will appear in a pop-up window. You can analyze the details of your scenario not only hourly, but even minute by minute. And during editing, you can switch to the classic sheet scenario at any time. With the help of the filter function, you can select the locations, responsible persons, or topics that you want to see in your visual scenario. You can share the information filtered in this way with your colleagues or even with your external partners with a few clicks. All you have to do is create a public drawing sheet by clicking on the Share and Drawing Sheets button at the end of the top menu bar. You can save the information currently visible in the graphic editing interface to this drawing sheet. After you have done this by clicking on the Share button and entering your email address, the Cascade system will automatically send a link to the recipient by email, which they can view even without registration. You can change the content of the link sent to the partners at any time in the background, so that the partners always see the latest scenario. No versions, no more misunderstandings. Feel free to contact us regarding the operation of the Cascade Event Planner or if you require assistance.